You know, I went on ChatGPT recently to just kind of start about a subject about Montreal, just and it kind of came up with the topic hidden gems of Montreal. ChatGPT in what do you guys do? ChatGPT in order to get new content. So, if we go back to what it basically generated for me, resource development in Canada, two dots, balancing economic growth and environmental conservation. I feel like it just went on the liberal website and just took probably different quotes, put it into a funnel, and then just decided to kind of spit out this nonsense. But if I were to expand, oh wait, actually, let's ask it some more BS. Can you expand on the subject? Topic of research development in Canada. Oil and environmental impact. Oh, okay. Indigenous rights and land use. Okay. Climate change and carbon emissions. Speaking of indigenous rights and land use, I haven't seen much of the government, whether both parties, liberal or conservative, or the other parties, basically, um, talk about indigenous rights, uh, retaining especially to these environmental changes in Canada. Um, if I were to just give you an example, let me just do a switch here, and we'll go on from that. So expanding on the indigenous rights and land use, basically, one example that I can give you is regarding um, about the energy use. There's been a lot of talks, especially when the liberals decided to stop um, to stop the carbon tax for the people in is it the Pacific, in Atlantic Canada? Yeah, in Atlantic Canada. Um, and the example I'm trying to give you is basically, if you're putting a pause on the carbon tax for the Atlantic Canada, some indigenous lands that uh, basically some territories where the indigenous people are living in, they also function. Some of them probably function with carbon to get their energy from, and some of them don't. So I haven't heard anything from neither of both parties what their plan is. Well, first of all, if you go to the liberal side, do they plan on perhaps on maybe having greener energy in order to power some of these territories that do not even have energy at all, that are just not that cannot depend on electricity or stuff like that? Or do you have a plan to maybe do that, to have it as a standard for all the territories? Because, like I said, some of the territories may run on coal, may run on gases. So, what is the government's plan regarding that? I haven't seen much debate regarding on that, and it's kind of so I'd rather get somebody's opinion and look into it more on that. Probably somebody who's indigenous here and who lives on a territory could perhaps, or who has family that lives on a territory, could perhaps give some insight to me on some of these issues and how it affects them, basically, because yeah, that's one of the subject that that I feel is getting swept under the rug, and indigenous subjects always get swept under the rugs when you go into parliament. So yeah, I feel like ChatGPT gave me a good subject to talk about, especially about the indigenous thing. I didn't expect it though, because like I said, it's not something that's talked about in parliament.
Hey guys, thank you very much for watching the whole content. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to catch it live, come on twitch.tv/MajinP, that's MAJINNP. I appreciate the support this channel has been getting, which is making it growing bigger and bigger. So please take the time to like, subscribe, and share, and all of that fun stuff. I'm always here trying to get up there, so if you want to support your boy, you know what to do. Thank you very much again for watching, and peace out.